Alright, so picture this. You're scrolling through your feed, right? Suddenly, you stumble upon a world that feels straight out of a movie. Think shimmering gold, majestic beasts, and homes that could make Buckingham Palace blush. Intrigued? You should be, because we're diving headfirst into the dazzling lives of Arab billionaires where extraordinary is the everyday and luxury gets a whole new definition. Trust me, you won't want to swipe away from this one. So let's kick things off in the glittering metropolis of Dubai, a playground for the mega-rich where the skyline kisses the clouds and fortunes are as vast as the desert itself. Our first protagonist, Sheikh Hamdin bin Mohammed, the Crown Prince, or as his 17 million Instagram followers know him, Faza. Now imagine having a personal piggy bank overflowing with a cool $400 million. That's enough to make anyone's head spin, right? But hold on to your hats, because that's just a tiny drop in the ocean compared to the Dubai royal family's total wealth, a staggering $18 billion. Growing up with that kind of cash, it's no surprise Faza's got a taste for the finer things in life, and by finer, we mean things you probably didn't even know existed. Forget your standard Lamborghinis, we're talking about amphibious vehicles that can seamlessly transition from cruising down Sheikh Zayed Road to gliding across the turquoise waters of the Arabian Gulf. And his garage? More like a military depot, housing a personal fleet of tanks that could conquer any terrain from sand dunes to snow-capped mountains. But wait, there's more. Faza isn't just into high-octane toys, he's got a soft spot for the animal kingdom, albeit a very exclusive part of it. Picture a menagerie that would make even the most seasoned zookeeper raise an eyebrow. We're talking tigers lounging in air-conditioned enclosures, elephants enjoying their own private watering holes, and peacocks strutting around like they own the place. But the real showstopper? The world's most expensive camel. A $2.7 million beauty that's practically a celebrity on his Instagram feed. And his horses? Prize show jumpers, one of which reportedly cost him a jaw-dropping $1.8 million. You know, the kind of horse that probably has its own personal masseuse. Now, where does a prince lay his head after a long day of, well, being a prince? In a collection of properties that would make even the most luxurious hotels look like budget motels. Think of a $55 million penthouse nestled high in the clouds of Vancouver, offering panoramic views of the city and the majestic Canadian Rockies. But why settle for one penthouse when you can have three? Faza snapped up 3 sub-penthouses right beneath it, creating a sprawling sky-high palace. Back home in Dubai, he can choose from a plethora of opulent residences, but one favorite is the Jumeirah Zabil Sarai Hotel on the iconic Palm Jumeirah. This isn't just your average hotel, it's a $12 billion architectural marvel where even a standard room feels like a sultan's suite, with its own indoor and outdoor pools, private beaches, and suites designed for royalty literally. It's a taste of the Zabil luxury meant just for them. But the extravagance doesn't stop at the Dubai border. Let's hop over to Saudi Arabia, where we meet Turki bin Abdullah, a billionaire with a golden touch, literally. Imagine a car collection so dazzling it could cause a traffic jam just from the sheer shine. We're talking about a fleet of supercars, each one meticulously wrapped in shimmering gold. Picture a $10 million gold-plated Bugatti Veyron, a beast of a machine that turns every head it passes, or a $4 million gold Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe, the epitome of cruising in style, leaving a trail of envious glances in its wake. Even parking tickets couldn't dull the luster of these golden marvels as they cruise through the posh streets of London. And speaking of unique hobbies, it's apparently a thing among the ultra-wealthy in the Middle East to have some seriously exotic pets. So forget your Labradors and Golden Retrievers. We're talking about lions chilling in the passenger seat, cheetahs enjoying the wind in their fur as they speed down the highway, a scene that's both captivating and slightly terrifying. Our journey continues to the United Arab Emirates, where we remember the late Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the former president whose personal fortune was akin to a small country's GDP, a staggering $15 billion. Envision a car collection that would make Jay Leno envious, with around 200 vehicles ranging from bulletproof Audis to a vibrant array of Lamborghinis and McLarens, all adding up to a cool $120 million. And when land travel gets too mundane, there's his super yacht, Azam, one of the largest private vessels in the world, stretching an incredible 590 feet, practically a floating city. Even his taste in something as simple as water was extravagant, with underground tanks filled with mineral water imported from the French Alps to his sprawling English estate. Then we have Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Prime Minister of Dubai, a man whose life reads like an adventure novel. While his $500 million divorce settlement might raise eyebrows, his penchant for the finer things remains unwavering. Picture a garage filled with gold cars worth millions, each one a testament to his opulent taste. And when he wants to unwind, a $400 million super yacht named Dubai, complete with a lobster tank and a disco, because even world leaders, need to let loose. His passion for horses led him to establish a global racing empire, his victories celebrated aboard his floating palace. Across the Persian Gulf, we find the Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, a ruler with a $2.1 billion fortune and a taste for luxurious rides. Imagine a fleet of top-of-the-line Mercedes Maybachs and Bentleys, each one a sanctuary of comfort and sophistication. And when it comes to gift-giving, he once presented the Turkish president with a $400 million Boeing 747-8, a private jet that redefines the term generous. But the extravagance isn't just about fast cars and fancy yachts. It extends to the realm of art and real estate. Consider the Saudi royal family, whose collective wealth is a mind-boggling $1.4 trillion. Picture Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman casually dropping $450.3 million on a Leonardo da Vinci painting, a masterpiece that once belonged to English kings. Or how about a $300 million French chateau, complete with a moat and an underwater viewing chamber? And in a quirky twist, a real gold statue of a C-3PO gracing the property because, well, why not? Finally, we arrive at the world of Prince Al-Walid bin Talal, a Saudi royal with a $19 billion fortune and a penchant for palatial living. Imagine not one, not two, but three sprawling palaces in Riyadh, including the Kingdom Palace, a 250,000 square foot behemoth with 317 rooms, all adorned with the finest Italian marble and gold-plated everything. Picture chefs capable of feeding 2,000 guests at a moment's notice, and a private cinema that could rival a Hollywood screening room. Its hospitality extends to the Kingdom Resort, a 500,000 square foot estate designed to entertain VIPs, and the future Kingdom Oasis, a 4 million square foot luxury resort with its own private zoo and lake. And when he feels like setting sail, there's the Kingdom 5KR, an 85.9 meter super yacht with a glamorous history, even appearing in a James Bond film. So there you have it, a glimpse into the lives of era billionaires, where the extraordinary is the norm and the concept of luxury knows no bounds. It's a world of golden cars, majestic yachts, and homes that redefine opulence. Stay tuned because there's always another layer of extravagance to uncover in this fascinating realm of unimaginable wealth. You won't want to miss what comes next.